Hello everyone, I am Pujita. In this video, I am going to explain how to create user registration and login system using PHP. For this purpose, we need database connection, registration form, registration logic, login form, login verification and home page. For each of the above purpose, we need different files. Now let us start. Home page, I am using require ones to link header.php and footer.php. I used Bootstrap CSS for styling. Form and anchor tags are also used. This is the footer.php file and this is header.php. Similarly, in the home.php, I used h1 and p tags, paragraph tags, and I have linked header and footer.php to this. If the login is successful, this is the output in the website. Now let us create login file. This file is meant to process login form submissions. We start by checking if username and password fields are filled in. This is important to avoid blank submissions. Here we use empty function to check if the fields are filled in or not, and $_post is used to fetch the username filled in the form. Now we create a new connection to the MySQL database using MySQLi class. We are connecting to a database named JNTU with user root and no password. Then we have to prepare an SQL query with placeholder question marks to safely insert user data. This protects against SQL injection. Then we bind the username and password values from the form to the SQL statement. Here SS means both are strings. Now we execute the statement and get the result set using getResult function. Now if a row is returned, that means the username and password are correct. So we redirect the user to the home.php. Echo is a language construct used to output one or more strings to the browser or terminal. If no rows are returned, we show an alert message and redirect them back to the login page. Here // redirects the user to the index.php. Finally, if either username or password is not provided, we alert the user and send them back to the index.php. Now let us save the file as logdata.php into the htdocs folder. In the register page, we have form tag, and from this we take the inputs username, password, and we ask the user to re-enter the password. And when the submit button is clicked, for the action is taken by the register action.php. Yeah, and we have used requirements to fetch header.php and footer.php, and we have used bootstrap css for styling. Let us start registration action.php. First, we check if the user has filled out username, password, and confirm password fields. If any are missing, the user is alerted. Here we have to consider uh, confirm password also, and we have to make sure that the password and confirm password are the same. If they don't match, the user is alerted that their passwords didn't match. We create a new MySQLi connection to the local database. The database name is JNTU with the username, root, and empty password. And then we prepare an SQL select query to check if the entered username already exists. We use a prepared statement to prevent SQL injection. Simultaneously, we have to bind the parameters, execute, and get the result. If the username already exists in the database, we alert the user and redirect them back to registration page. This redirects the user to the register.php for the user to enter the username, new username. If the username is available, we insert the new user into the users table using another prepared statement. If the insert option is successful, we alert the user that they have registered and redirect them to the login page. Window.location.href redirects the user to the index.php. if the registration is successful. And if the registration is successful, the system shows a pop-up that the registration is successful. If the password and confirm password don't match, we alert the user and send them back to try again. Finally, if any fields were left blank in the beginning, we alert the user about missing fields and redirect them to fill the form again. This again redirects the user to the register page. We save this page as registeraction.php in the htdocs file. Let us execute the programs. In order to execute, first we have to start Apache and MySQL servers in the XAMPP control panel, and we have to add database and tables. Okay. In the phpMyAdmin database JNTU create, and we have to create users table with two call attributes, username. So for varchar, we have to enter the length of the value also. Now the table is created. Now we can execute we can see we have the access to the program. Localhost slash JNTUA. Now this is the home page. We can register here. Let us say registration is successful, and now we can log into the website. Login is successful. It says welcome to JNTU. And thank you for watching my video.